Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Fantasy Matters podcast. I'm your host, Anthony Nicholson, and as always, I'm joined by my son, Mr. Brendan Nicholson.
We cover matchups of the week, who starts and who sits, games to watch, who's balling and who's falling, and a waiver wire. Welcome to Fantasy Matters.
Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Fantasy Matters Fantasy Football Podcast. This is Season 4, Episode 17. Tonight, we're going to be focusing on Week 13 of the NFL season, getting ready for the playoffs. Me and Brendan got a lot to cover. I got to get the energy right tonight because I made a huge mistake in Week 12. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but I think we're going to go ahead and get started. Let's talk to Brendan first, though. How you doing, man?
Doing good.
I'm glad you're back. You've been working, so you haven't been able to record together, so it's been a minute.
Yeah. You're back, too.
Yeah, I was out of town that 1 week. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I kind of missed it, though. I'm glad we're back together.
All right.
The Nicholson kids. All right, so let's start off with the injuries. Week 12 was kind of rough, man. We don't normally highlight defensive players when we talk about injuries, but this one's big. Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Shoulder. He said he heard it pop. So I don't know.
That's never a good sound.
No, it's never good when you hear your shoulder pop. But that's worth talking about because if you have, I guess Cleveland is playing the Rams this week, so it totally changes the Rams' ability to play starters from a fantasy standpoint. It's going to be tough because if Myles Garrett is not playing, you can play a lot of people. So, and that's on the same team with Cleveland, the wide receiver Amari Cooper. He got a rib injury, so he might be out. Patriots wide receiver DeMario Douglas. He was catching the majority of the balls, but he had a concussion, so he's going to be in the protocol. Watch that one close. And then the last injury we had was Chris Olave, the Saints wide receiver, concussion. So he's probably going to be in the protocol. And he was balling when he got hurt. He was killing it when he got hurt. So sorry to see young fella go down. Teams on bye. The Raiders are on bye. The Bears are on bye. Vikings, Giants, and Ravens all on bye. It's kind of crazy. I don't know who's making the NFL schedule, but the Ravens, they got to bye that late. That's going to kill some dudes in fantasy because Lamar Jackson ain't going to be playing. So I don't know. I know in our league, that matchup without Lamar Jackson is totally different. And the guy who has him is in my division, so obviously I'm rooting against him. How you feel about the Panthers coach, Frank Reich, getting fired, man?
Good.
I lost a bet. We had a bet at work kind of guessing who was going to be the next NFL coach to get fired. I went with the coach of the Chargers, Staley, but I guess it was right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like they hired the wrong guy. Me and you talked about that back in the summer, though. Because, I mean, Steve Wilkes had them 6-6. Yeah, I didn't get it. I didn't understand why they didn't give him that job. I guess they wanted to go with an offensive guy, and how'd that work out? Wilkes had them 6-6. They ran the ball, played good D. They were a problem last year. I thought he had that job locked down, but didn't work out that way. Yeah. So we'll see. They're looking for a new coach. They fired a couple people. They fired Deuce Staley and Josh McCown. They got rid of a lot of dudes.
Yeah, I did see that one.
They kind of cleaned the house. We'll see how that works. All right. You ready to get rolling?
Yep.
All right. Let's go with the quarterbacks. So what me and Brendan do for our format, we take a look at just a random order of quarterbacks, kind of bounce some ideas off each other, who you would start, who you would sit, and it normally works out pretty good. So the first quarterback we're going to talk about, Jared Goff, playing the Saints. Goff's been a turnover machine lately.
Playing.
You still playing?
Yeah.
Against the Saints D?
Yeah.
Really?
The Lions are still good.
Yeah? He's just been turning the ball over so much, man. They eked out, they only had, 22 points on Thanksgiving Day against the Packers. So I don't disagree with you. I still think you got to play him, but man, he got to tighten up.
Yeah.
He definitely got to tighten up. Against the Thanksgiving game, he was 29 for 44, 332 yards.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. And it's just the fumbles and it's just weird. But yeah, I think you still start him. How about Sam Howell playing the Dolphins? We're going to talk about this game a lot. Because in my mind, I'm like all over the place. But Sam Howell playing the Dolphins, would you play him?
Yeah.
Really? Why?
I feel like I said this on Thanksgiving when we was watching it.
Right.
Because I thought the Washington game was going to be a shootout.
Right.
And then I was like,
it was a shootout for Dallas.
Yeah. Then that backfired.
Right.
And then I was like, you know what? This one might be a shootout. Yeah. I feel like it's not going to be a shootout, but I feel like they're going to get at least 20 points.
Yeah. Well, let's get locked in on this game. Do you feel like nothing tells me it's going to be close, but it feels like Miami's going to jump on them, and then the Skins are going to get a lot of garbage time points, a lot of garbage time statistics. What are you thinking?
Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen,
Really?
too. Really?
Yeah, I kind of lean that way, too. It's tough to start anybody on the Commanders, but I guess Sam Howell would be a thumbs up from us. Matthew Stafford playing Cleveland.
Yes.
Oh, if Myles Garrett ain't playing.
Yeah, Myles Garrett ain't playing.
It's not even a question, right?
I'll start the whole lineup.
You start a lot. That dude, Kyron Williams. I'm jumping ahead on the running backs, but that dude, Kyron Williams, is no joke.
He's nice.
He's serious. So Matthew Stafford is a definite thumbs up starter against the Browns. I'm sorry. All right. Jordan Love playing the Chiefs.
Yes.
At Kansas City.
No.
You want to start him?
I don't know.
Really?
He did look good.
He did look good. He looked really good. I mean, 22 for 33, 268 yards, 3 TDs, no picks. Efficient.
I'll say yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start him.
Right. At this point in the fantasy season, you probably don't have a better option. With some of the other teams on bye, I mean, he's a sneaky, it's almost like a quarterback 2 type numbers you can expect, but I would start him. I think I would give it a go. Is he back? You feel like he's back? Because he kind of fell out of our good graces a few weeks ago.
He ain't back.
Okay.
He have one good game.
Okay. Hopefully the game against the Chiefs will be the second one. Some guys on bye that you can use to replace some of the quarterbacks on bye week. Gardner Minshew at the Titans. That should be a good matchup for Gardner Minshew.
He threw the ball 51 times.
He did. They're not shy about letting Gardner throw it. They let him throw it.
51.
Yeah. He had he did. He had a lot of throws. 251 yards. Did have the pick. No touchdowns, but I mean, he's a bye week replacement. If you get that kind of production from your quarterback as a bye week replacement, that's pretty good. So Gardner Minshew at the Titans for sure. About Baker Mayfield playing the Panthers.
Yes.
Baker Mayfield was nicked up. They say he's going to be okay.
Still the Panthers.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, but the Panthers are they're really bad. They're really bad. And I think hopefully Mayfield can play. I think he had an ankle injury that was kind of giving it some attention, but I guess reports say he's going to be okay. But yeah, against the Panthers, man, Panthers just can't sustain drives and hold the ball. So it's going to be multiple opportunities. So Baker Mayfield should be good if healthy. How you feel about Kenny Pickett playing Arizona?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I'll play him.
Yeah. And see, Kenny Pickett, more than likely, he's a free agent because the Steelers' offense has fallen on hard times.
The only
I'm sure if you had him, you cut him. Go ahead.
The only person that's not a free agent is Freiermuth. The only person.
Right.
Maybe Najee.
Yeah, we'll talk about Freiermuth in a little bit. But Kenny Pickett is a free agent. See if you can get him. He's playing Arizona, and Arizona got hammered by the Rams week 12. So Kenny Pickett could be okay. Your boy, Russell Wilson. Playing the Texans.
Sierra's husband.
How do you feel about him? You like him?
Yeah, they coming back. They coming along.
Yeah, so I think last week you was on vacation. Greg was kind of hyping up the Broncos. And he was right. I think a lot of us are turning into believers because they're back. It's amazing they gave up 70 points and they didn't fold up. They kind of still fighting through it. But yeah, I would start Russell Wilson against the Texans. I feel like that game is going to be high scoring. That's got good potential because your boy C.J. Stroud is nice.
C.J. nice.
He is really good. Really good. All right, you want to jump down to the running backs?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, you take the running backs.
All right, first running back up, we got Ramondre Stevenson versus the Chargers.
Oh, he's back. That's a good matchup.
That's another person who's back.
Right. Despite the fact that he's on the Patriots.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, 21 carries, 98 yards, and a touchdown. Can't get mad at that.
Good work. Yeah, him against the Chargers. That's pretty good. Okay.
Oh, and you know what I say? It's been a minute. I haven't been here. Chargers can't stop nobody.
Yeah. I'll let you hold on to that one. That's your catchphrase. Yeah, nobody. You are right.
Hey, we got Bijan versus the Jets.
That's interesting, bro. Because you figure Bijan had big game week 12. But now you're playing the Jets.
They have a good defense.
They do.
Their defense is nice.
Yeah, their defense ain't no joke. They go get after it.
Yeah.
If they can hold up, though, because their offense leaves them out in the field so long. It's the same thing we always talk about. So Bijan against the Jets is risky, but I think you got to do it.
You still got to play him.
You look at what he did week 12. There's no way you can put him on your bench.
Yeah, 16 rushes, 91 yards. He had a rushing TD.
Yeah,
then he had a receiving TD.
Yeah, you can't leave that on your bench. So, you got to play him, even though it's a tough matchup. Okay.
Got DeAndre Swift versus the Niners.
All
right. Coming from an Eagles fan.
Uh-huh.
It depends on if you want disappointment or not.
Why you say that?
Because I'm not gonna lie, I was getting hot. I was getting furious when they weren't running the ball.
Right.
And I'm not saying that because I'm an Eagles fan.
Right.
You have the best O-line in the league, and he has 2 carries in the first half.
Yeah.
That's an issue. Offense coordinator got to go.
I didn't understand that either. And then he had that big run to start the third quarter when they finally started getting him involved.
I was like, wow, look what happens when you run it.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start him.
I think you have to. Yeah, I think you have to. I mean, his yards per carry is just it's off the chart. So I would definitely start him. That's a good one. I like that one.
And then Brian Robinson Jr. versus the Dolphins. That's your boy.
Same thing, bro. It's just you have to figure out how you feel that game is gonna go. With Sam Howell, it could be garbage time receptions and things like that. But with Brian Robinson, it's no such thing as garbage time carries.
Yeah, he might get garbage time receiving yards.
Yeah, but they bring Gibson in and they take Robinson out. Most of their third down packages, Robinson's out and Gibson's in. So it's like, man, I hate, and I do have him, so I'm kind of biased, but it's risky for me to put him out there when I feel like that game's gonna get out of hand.
Yeah,
but he's been having a pretty good season. But I would tend to play him. Okay. The game might be close for a minute. That's another good one. Your list is nice, boy.
Because I'm him.
Oh, you're him. Him with the orange hat. I like the hat though. All right.
And you know what? Speaking of Washington, you just said his name.
Yeah.
But we down to the bye week replacements, and we got Antonio Gibson.
Oh, absolutely. He's definitely a good bye week guy. He's somebody that could put you over the hump if your star running back's out. Because he's going more than likely the game script is going to favor Gibson more so than Robinson, I think. That's a good one. Like it.
Samaje Perine. How'd you feel about that? Did you play him or did you drop him already?
No, I never had him. I kind of wish I had, though. He's coming on.
I thought you had him.
Nah, I didn't pick him up. I probably talked about picking him up around the house or something, but I never pulled a trigger.
Dang.
I picked up Jaden Reed from the Packers instead. Remember?
Okay.
Yeah, but Samaje Perine, he's a good bye week replacement. He's coming off a good game, week 12. He's playing the Texans. That game should be full of stats. So you definitely want to get in that game. Samaje Perine's a good one.
Yeah. 7 10, 55 yards and a touchdown. That ain't bad.
No, that's good work.
Then we have Najee Harris / Jaylen Warren. You have one of them. I got the other one.
I think you can play them both. Because they're going to split their carries 50-50, and they're playing Arizona. And, dude, Kyron Williams shredded them.
Yeah.
If they do half of what Kyron Williams did, both of them will be all right from a fantasy standpoint. Yeah. So, you got one. I got the other. That's funny.
And then Tyler Algier versus the Jets.
Digging deep. Digging deep.
Yeah.
But
I don't think Bijan going to take all of them.
Yeah. And you figure the second half, it's going to be yards to gain against the Jets because they're going to get hung out to dry again.
Yeah.
I like Tyler. Okay. That'll work.
That's it for that.
All right.
We got to go back to the receivers. This is your turn.
All right. I'll take the receivers. DK Metcalf at Dallas. Are you still starting DK? He's had a couple rough weeks playing Dallas Thursday night. What you think?
Yes.
Start him? Yeah. I would too. I think, he played the 49ers. He only had a couple catches, but he had 9 targets.
Yeah, 9 targets. That is.
Man, that's insane.
9?
Yeah, that's a lot of targets. So,
imagine if he caught all of them.
Oh my God, different game. Yeah, different result. But yeah, okay. So DK's okay. What about Nico Collins at Denver? This dude, Nico Collins, he's been up and down, up and down. But week 12, he had over 100 yards and a touchdown.
Oh yeah, I'll play him.
I think all those dudes on the Texans are starting to be must-start type guys. They're not really questionable anymore. If you got them in your lineup,
play him.
Yeah, if you're fortunate to have Tank Dell, Nico Collins, you got to play them guys because it seemed like CJ gonna throw it. So Nico Collins, a thumbs up.
Yep.
All right. What about Drake London playing the Jets?
I'm staying away. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm staying away from any receiver on the Falcons.
I just don't trust it. I don't trust it. I mean, week 12, he had a decent week, but, with with the Jets, I think it ain't like the other one you always say, it ain't gonna be none of that.
Ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be none of that.
Yeah, so I would, if I had to, I would find a replacement for Drake London. I wouldn't mess with that.
Mm-hmm.
What about Terry McLaurin, man?
Yeah.
You play Terry?
I would.
Okay.
I
Why
would.
so? Why so?
Because just in garbage time.
Okay.
They're gonna be doing slants.
Okay.
Or maybe even a couple posts or some corner routes.
Right.
And he gonna be there.
Yeah.
12, 15 yards. Can't get mad at that.
Yeah, that's true.
And somebody got to catch it.
Yeah, somebody got to get it. How many points you see Washington getting in that game? 21, 28?
21, but 28 at most.
Okay. I guess it's safe to say if we feel like they get 21, 28, that's at least 100 yards and a touchdown from McLaurin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say that. So that puts him.
That's around 27 in our league.
Right? We always rank them too. Wide receiver 1, wide receiver 2.
Yeah, but that's wide receiver 2. That's wide receiver 1.
2. I think it's wide receiver 2 numbers.
2.
Yeah.
What's wide receiver 1 numbers? 150 and 2?
I mean, I think to me, like a wide receiver 1's a lock. You know he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what. Like AJ Brown is not gonna be a wide receiver 2. You know what I'm saying? No matter who, he's always gonna be a wide receiver 1, no matter who he plays.
Yeah.
So I just don't feel that strongly about McLaurin. To me, he's like a wide receiver 2. Yeah. Solid wide receiver 2. Some bye week guys you can use to replace. Christian Watson, Green Bay. Man, if he could put together a couple good games in a row, I think it'll change everybody's mind in fantasy. I think to me, he's a second free agent you want to target. Christian Watson, I mean, 5 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown on 7 targets Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah.
And it seems like if Jordan Love is going to continue to play at a high level, Christian Watson is going to get a lot of love. So I would say he's definitely a free agent to target and definitely a good bye week replacement. Curtis Samuel, Commanders, playing the Dolphins again. We kind of talked about McLaurin, but it seems like if McLaurin gets put on lock because he's got to deal with Jalen Ramsey, some of those targets could leak down to Curtis Samuel. So I like him. He's coming off a big game against the Cowboys, 100 yards, bunch of targets. So maybe Curtis Samuel somebody to look at. And then the third bye week guy, Khalif Raymond, playing the Saints, Detroit's wide receiver.
Okay.
Putting up sneaky numbers, man. And they get him involved in jet sweeps and reverses and stuff like that. 5 for 90 on 5 targets. He might be somebody you could put out there as a bye week replacement. But I like Khalif Raymond as well. So we'll see. You want me to knock out the tight ends?
Yeah.
All right. I'll knock him out.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about Dalton Schultz playing the Broncos. He didn't have a good game week 12.
Sure didn't.
Think he'll rebound? Is it worth it?
Yes.
Yeah? That I feel like that Broncos game is going to be high scored, even though the Broncos have been playing at a high level on defense. Takeaways have increased a lot, but
it's still CJ.
Yeah. I think our love for CJ is greater than our doubts about the Broncos. So, yeah, I would put Dalton Schultz out there. What about this cat, Trey McBride, for the Cardinals?
Yeah. Do you have 7 for 60?
Depending
on your lead, that point per reception?
Yeah.
Can't get mad at that.
Yeah, without a doubt. So in our league, tight ends get an extra point per reception. We made the decision a few years ago to try to beef up the tight end position a little bit. So obviously it favors like the top 4 or 5 guys. But somebody like Trey McBride with the stats and targets he's getting, I think he's ready to roll. Yeah. They're playing the Steelers. Tough matchup, but Kyler's gonna get some yards. So I think he'll be all right. David Njoku at the Rams.
Yes.
Like him? Yeah. Their quarterbacks, they don't really push the ball down the field too much, but they like that short game, and David Njoku be getting a lot of targets, a lot of catches. DTR, I don't know if he's going to play or not. He got a concussion, so backup's probably going to play. Yeah, so PJ will probably be out there. So Njoku, you really don't sit him because their offense is kind of intermediate right now. Some guys on bye week, another free agent. So this is the third free agent, and everybody's going to be going after Pat Freiermuth for sure. Come on, man. Nine balls, 120 yards, 11 targets.
The only thing I just kept hearing was pass to Freiermuth. Move.
They threw the ball so much that guy Deontay Johnson just gave up. Just gave up
like,
on the whole game. I'm done.
I don't even want it no more, bro.
No, I'm
good.
sick of this. But Freiermuth, for sure. It's a good matchup. They playing the Cardinals. They just coming off getting shredded. And they going to Pittsburgh. The weather's going to be different. So, Yeah, Freiermuth for sure.
Yeah, in our league, with just his yards, he got 24 points.
I know. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
On top of that, he had 9 catches.
Yeah. So he topped out at 33 points for week 12. So that was pretty cool. Cade Otton, Tampa Bay tight end, as a bye week, because he's got the Panthers. He could sneak in and get some yards for you. He had 45 yards last week. If he duplicates that as a bye week replacement, you can't really be mad at that. That should be good. Then the last tight end, Chiga Konkwu, that's the Titans tight end. He's playing the Colts.
Against the Colts, yeah.
He's been getting a little bit of love. He's a number 2 receiver on that team.
Yeah, he had the same stats as K. Otton.
Yeah, he did. Maybe we should play that in the pick 3, 4-4-5. We play the lottery every now and again.
Every now and
then. It's a family thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chiga Konkwu, he's a number 2 receiver on that team behind D-Hop. And, they can't, so, like you always say, somebody's going to catch it.
Yeah.
So maybe he's worth a bye week. Yeah. All right, you want to do the defenses?
Yep.
All right. What you got?
Oh, I got you. Broncos defense at Houston.
Would I start the Broncos defense at Houston?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
They hot.
Yeah, so was Houston.
Yes, that's true. That's true. We could disagree on that one. I would. You're right.
You would?
You would. You're right. Yeah, what am I thinking? You're right. I would start the Broncos defense. Yes.
Okay. The Jets defense at the Falcons or versus the Falcons. Yes. Start them.
Yeah, that could go either way because sometimes, their best players be Sean Robinson, right? And sometimes the game plan and the coach just totally takes him out of the game plan and it doesn't matter what the defense is doing. And the Jets have a real good D. So, yes, I would start if you're asking me if I would start the Jets defense against the Falcons, yes.
Dolphins defense versus Commanders. Yes.
Yeah. I would. Yeah.
They're the Chargers defense at the Patriots.
I probably would.
No. You know what? What?
Who's worse, the Patriots offense or the Chargers defense? I know. It's still a tough question. That's a good one to put on your list.
Patriots defense is probably oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
I'll start them.
You start them?
And I always say they can't stop nobody. But hey,
yeah,
they might be able to. They might be able to stop the Patriots.
I think I would start the Chargers defense. I would because the Patriots they're not gonna give you over 17 points. That's a good game for them. Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. I'll take the kickers. All right. Would you start Jake Moody, 49ers kicker, at the Eagles?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would too. So he was a kicker at Michigan, and they drafted him specifically for bad weather and cold conditions. So, how you feel about that game, though? Like, score. I know you're going to ask who you think's going to win. I know what you're going to say. Brendan's an Eagles fan, so that's just how it goes. But there it is.
I feel if the Eagles run the ball,
okay,
they could beat any team in the NFL
without a doubt. Well said, young fella.
If they only pass, they can beat 29 teams in the NFL.
Okay. I'm with you.
But if they run it, they could win this game easily.
Yeah.
Easily, they could.
Yeah.
But will they run it? Probably not.
Right.
So they might mess around and lose by 4.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're thinking like
28-24.
Really?
Yeah.
28-24. More than likely, you feel like the 49ers might get them?
Yeah, 49ers are going to score in the last 3 minutes. Then the Eagles got to get down the field because they can't kick a field goal, so they got to get a touchdown. It's not going to happen.
Not going to happen. So you're going 28-24 49ers? Well, if that's the case, if they get 28 points, Jake Moody's probably definitely in play. That's 3 extra points. No, 4 extra points. So, okay. Yeah, I would start him. All right. Would you start Jason Myers, the Seahawks kicker, at the Cowboys Thursday night?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Seattle's offense is good enough to at least get to the 40.
Right.
And kick a field goal. I feel like they're going to get stopped a good amount of times.
Right.
But again, garbage time and all that. Garbage time, you're not really kicking any field goals. But yeah.
Oh, that burns me up when that happens. That's the
Dude, it's like 4th and 30.
Let's go for 2. Kicker. So Jason Myers in play. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll play him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I would too. I hate the Thursday night games, specifically the teams that has to travel.
Mm-hmm.
So Seattle has to go to Dallas. So Jason Myers might be the only person on that team that does score.
I'm the one I got to play him.
Yeah, okay. What about Riley Patterson, the Lions kicker, at the Saints?
Yes.
Riley coming off a donut.
Mm-hmm.
I have him. Oh, Riley killed me.
You
Riley.
have to play him.
Riley.
But yeah, I'll play him.
Really? How you feel? That game, I think the Saints defense is, they're okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It just depends on, to me, if Jared Goff can kind of get back to that elite level that he was at for a few weeks. But I think, Riley Patterson for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last one. What about Joey Sly, Commanders kicker, playing the Dolphins? We keep picking on the Commanders.
I got him.
You got him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, I forgot about that. Miami at Washington.
Yes, I'll play him.
You play him?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be the same thing with the Seattle and Cowboys game.
Right.
Washington's just going to get stopped at the 40. 59-yarder.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I'm not mad.
And Sly,
at least get 2 of them.
And Sly, he got a leg.
Yeah, he could kick it. Nah, that's good. All right, cool. So now we're at a point where me and Brendan were going to look at our actual rosters and kind of get our lineups together. It's kind of early in the week, but we usually know who we're going to play. Let's see what he's got fresh off his vacation. Am I up? Yeah, you go first, because since you back.
I don't even want to talk about my team.
Come on, man. Don't be like that. Let's talk about your team.
All right, quarterback, I got Fields and Geno Smith. Fields is on bye.
Oh, wow. That's a tough break.
Yeah, I'm stuck with Geno.
Okay.
Running backs, I got DeAndre Swift, Zach Charbonnet, Aaron Jones, and Jaylen Warren.
That Jaylen Warren pickup was clutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did all right with your free agents. Who you going to start?
Charbonnet don't play. Aaron Jones, let's not talk about him.
Tough year for Aaron Jones.
Yeah, so I got to play Swift and Warren.
That's pretty good, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's good money. Okay.
For receivers,
I wouldn't be mad at that.
For receivers, I got Diggs and Waddle.
Okay.
Both of them going to play.
Right.
Tight end, I got Cole Kmet.
Okay.
Beautiful. Bye week.
So you got to pick up a free agent?
Yeah.
Who you going to get?
I don't know.
No, don't say, because the guys in our league listen to this, so no. Don't say.
I got to wait till I usually wait till everybody else picks anyway.
Uh-huh.
Well, granted, I don't got no more money.
Oh, no. You spend all your free agent money?
Basically.
I'll loan you a few dollars.
I wonder
if there's like a rule in our league where I can do that.
You can miss.
Me and Brennan are in the same league, so we
You can miss. You can do it.
I'm the commissioner. I can make up.
You actually know what? Hey, give me Freiermuth now.
They'll start calling me Napoleon or something like that, making up stuff.
The kicker, I got Joey Sly.
Okay, we talked a little bit about him. Okay.
In defense, I have the Titans and I have the Eagles.
What you gonna do with both of those defenses, man?
Nah, it came in clutch.
It did. That was a good pick, solid pickup. Go ahead, talk your thing.
Because at first you said no. You said no at first. I was like, should I pick up the Titans? I was like, should I get another defense?
Dude, I was half asleep when you asked me that though. But go ahead.
He was like, no, the Eagles team should be fine. No, let me go back to sleep. I was like, but the Titans play the Panthers. He was like, and then I swore you opened one eye when I said that. He was like, hold on. Titans play the Panthers. You might be able to do that.
Yeah,
so I was like, yeah. So I did it.
Right.
And then they put in work for me.
Yeah, they did.
It was
they
the
gave
Panthers.
me 22 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't. I was more worried about the free agent money you would have left after you did it. Because you always want to have some money left, you know, to kind of sandbag it just in case something crazy happens.
I got $100K.
Yeah.
And that $100K is going to get my kicker for week 14.
Right.
And my tight end for this week.
Oh, okay. I got you. So you're going to start Geno Smith, quarterback, DeAndre Swift, and Jaylen Warren as your running backs. Diggs and Waddle as your receivers. You're going to pick up a tight end. You got Joey Sly as your kicker. Then you got to figure out, you're going back to the Eagles defense, you said? You going to avoid that game?
I don't know.
Really?
I feel like they're going to get cooked.
Yeah.
Who do the Titans play?
The Titans, let's see. Titans
they play
Indy.
Indianapolis. I ain't going to lie. I might be able to do that.
I mean,
if Gardner Minshew throw 51 times, his arm will get tired. I might be able to.
He's going to throw one to the wrong team. But they're playing at Tennessee. And you figure if Tennessee kind of lean on Derrick Henry, if they can get him going, that would slow down the game a little bit. So you might be all right. That's a decision to make. I I could understand why you would get out of that Eagles 49ers game though, because you figure it's gonna be a lot of explosive plays.
I don't think it's gonna be like how it was last season.
Yeah.
Granted,
I
don't want to hear nothing about that. Brock Purdy got hurt. You want to know why he got hurt?
Shot.
Boom. That's why he got hurt.
Yeah. Protect yourself at all times.
Yeah,
it's a different sport, but for sure. Well, I mean, that's good. I don't even want to talk about my team, but I know I have to.
Your team's better than mine.
Yeah, but I made a huge mistake week 12, man, and hopefully I can maybe transfer some knowledge to you. But anyway, let's go over it. That's
who you have.
What?
I was looking at the wrong. I got P-Ron and Spears mixed up. That's what happened.
Oh, Tajay Spears.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, because I do have Spears, but that's a whole different story. All right, so my team name is Nick's Picks.
No, they suck.
This is who I have. My quarterbacks are Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy. My running backs, I got Najee Harris, Derrick Henry, James Conner, Brian Robinson Jr., right? And Tajay Spears. I got a lot of running backs. Most of the running backs in our league are on my team. Wide receivers, I have Keenan Allen, Jaden Reed. My tight end is Sam Laporta. My kicker is Riley Patterson coming off his Move Donut Thanksgiving Day. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then my defense is the Chiefs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the thing. I'm pretty much 100% sure I'm going to start Dak Prescott against Seattle's defense Thursday night.
Why not going to start Brock
Man,
Purdy?
I'm not getting into that. No, because he might not finish the game. Hassan Reddick's playing.
me and Romaine was cooking.
Nah, I'm not doing that. That's not fair. So then I'm not messing with Brock Purdy against the Eagles. My running backs, I'm going to start Derrick Henry, Najee Harris,
and Brian Robinson.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go with Brian Robinson. So this is the thing. Week 12, it was 12-20. And we did something on Instagram Live, and those dudes kind of talked me into taking Najee Harris out and putting Brian Robinson in.
See, I left alive. See, you know what?
Well, maybe we just got to get you back. I got to get the right running backs. But that, to me, that's like the biggest no-no in fantasy football. Don't change your lineup at the last minute. Whatever you're thinking going into Sunday, leave it. Because if I had left Harris in, I probably would have won. I sacrificed like 18 points because Connor didn't do anything.
Yeah. Because last week, I remember I told you I wasn't here. But last week, I was on night shift.
You at work?
Yeah. And then I got home at 6 a.m.
No.
So I told myself, hey, put Jaylen Warren in. I fell asleep.
Forgot all about it.
I fell asleep.
Forgot all about it.
Woke up at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
You got 36 points on the bench.
Nah, bro. I'm kicking myself, man, because I cost myself. I could have won our division and gotten the first round bye.
But instead,
I'm still fighting for playoff positioning. So it's just, I don't know. I'm kind of upset about that. But yeah, I think Harris, Henry, and I'll say Brian Robinson Jr. That's what I'm gonna go with. And then my receiver, I'm gonna start Keenan Allen. He been steady Eddie. He playing the Patriots, so he should give me at least 100 yards and a touchdown. So I'll go with Keenan Allen. Jaden Reed, man, I picked him up, but I really haven't played him. I wanted to. Actually, I could have played him week 12 and got more points than I got out of some of the running backs. And then, like I said, I'm gonna start Laporta, Patterson, and the Chiefs. So that's what I got. But hopefully, I can get back on winning track, get into that playoff position, and you still fighting for it too. But that last minute decision, man, I'm
not gonna play Purdy.
No, I'm not. These dudes are really giving me a hard time about Brock Purdy. But no, I'm not. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna stick with Prescott. I
feel like they're gonna run the wheels off Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, they might. I
don't think it's gonna go nowhere though. Because you wanna know why?
Why?
It ain't gonna be none of that.
It ain't gonna be a whole lot. I trust your boys' defense. I trust the Eagles.
I trust the D line.
Yeah.
I trust the D line and Darius Slay.
Yeah.
The mother. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, regardless of what y'all say, I'm getting out of that game. I'm going with Dak Prescott. So that's what I got. Hopefully, I can get a win. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You got anything else?
Nope.
All right. I think that's a wrap on episode 17, man. Something that's real cool. Check out me and Brendan on Instagram Live. We do a little something with our fellows on Sunday mornings at 11:30. We get on and talk about start sits So come and check us out. Give us some start sit questions. We'll give you our opinions as well. Mm-hmm. So like I said, that's Instagram Live, 11:30 on Sunday mornings. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, we'll go ahead and get out of here. Have a good week. I hope you get a win. Peace. Take care.